Okay, intro staging, right? Little preamble. This is the one that most people talk about. Most super fans of the albums. This might be the most popular track. Even people with a casual interest in Lou Reed, will say, have you ever heard that intro staging? It's absolutely fantastic. It is probably the most well-known piece on the album. And we always call it, as I've said before, intro, Sweet Jane. Intro written by Steve Hunter, Sweet Jane written by Lou Reed. And amazingly, Steve had this intro prior to being in Lou Reed's bands with like Wagner, Recall Chord, Penny Glenn and Prakash John. And he played it with the Chambers Brothers. He was playing with the Chambers Brothers at the time. So at that point we'd been intro something else, right? Took it to the Lou Reed rehearsals. I guess everybody loved it, and they worked it up, right? I've got new strings on this. This is an SG Junior. I'm using this because I think it's got closest, from what I have, to that sort of spiky Junior sound, right? Two sounds I would say in the intro, right? That sound and Dick's. So there's that sound with the MXR Phaser. And, Steve's sound, right? So for the intro, we're going to go. Right? We're going to come off an E. Imagine you're playing, that triad, E, G, C. That, right? Down to the G, then hit the C, up to the D, down to B flat. Right, there's one part. Other part. Right, so that's the other part, that's the harmony. This part is G to C. With that high F, up to E, F, F, E, D. Right? If you listen really closely to this stuff, just at that point you'll hear Dick play. You hear this little trill? And Dick's into that rhythm, right? I'm going to do this on a lot of stages, right, for a number of reasons. The main one is that I just can't remember the sequence of Steve's guitar solo, because it's a long one, and it's one thing to be playing with a band, and I have to say I've never ever done that, but it's one thing to be sitting with the record and playing it. You get all the cues and you know what's coming next. Sitting playing it on your own, I did it the other day, and I just forgot that bit, and that's a really key bit. I just completely forgot it. So I'm going to do this in bite-sized chunks, right? Okay. So solo starts, Dicks, but right, and Steve plays. Right, that's your first lick. So coming off an A note, bend the D, then play a little snap, D to C, and then go down to the B flat A. And then the what everybody knows. So that's doubled up F, E, C. And then right, so that line is E, F, up to A. So if you want, you could go and stay in one position. I've always played that as a jump. You're running the risk of overshooting or undershooting when you do that sort of slide, but it's always seemed more natural to me to go. Right. Next line. Right, so coming off a G this time, coming off the fifth. We're bending the D. Lay down. And hit that E note. 3 times an A. Right? Then, right? That's 2 chromatic phrases. I assume everyone got that one. G, bend the D. Lay down. Same again. Little trill C, D, and then, right? And then it's, right? So come off the A, come off the G. So, that's the whole phrase. You could, but it's better. Right, then, right, that's a lot more to it. So, that's the whole lick, right? So the second part, after bend the D, then we play this A, G, up to C. So, right, so the whole thing, bend it, at this point Dick plays a lot, so a little cleaner. Right, this is in the background. But Steve's playing on the right hand channel on my stereo, he's playing that bit. So right? So after the bit that Dick plays, we've got, and as evidence, there's this beautiful vibrato that Steve plays. So if you try and get, again, same position, off the G, and then, right, so, and this time we're using the E, the F, and while Dick's playing the climb, Steve plays that. Now that's kind of buried a little because they're both going to once, but he plays that with a real spank, you know. Right, and that's it. I think we should stop there. I think that's quite a lot to be going on with. So we've got, you know, we've got Steve's, then it's slide, right up to 12th set, two chromatics, little bend, Dick's little climb, and then Steve goes. And Dick, just at this bit, plays. Yeah, so we'll call that the end of part 1, yeah?